wrap up this conversation for this episode, and just shift into some rapid fire questions. So just give me like short phrases, 1 or 2 answers, and then we'll end with the 3, 2, 1 segment. So what do you think about when you think about Bird?
I think about how music sounded before Bird and how music sounded after Bird. He was that socially and globally significant.
Amazing. What do you like most about, or what did you like most about the scene in New York when you were growing up?
I liked the idea that we could do club hopping on a nightly basis, and we could hit an assortment of clubs, and they would let us in. We were young, we were broke, but they would let us in because a lot of the clubs had 3 sets. So the last set was sparsely populated, and they would let us in. Maybe not on the weekends, but we can get in and get an up close and personal view of a lot of our heroes on a nightly basis. And there were a ton of jam sessions too. So you can go work it out.
Okay. Small chamber with hard reed or big chamber with soft reed?
For me, big chamber with soft reed.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I would like you to share 3 albums that have been influential for you, 2 saxophone players that have been influential for you, and then leave the audience with 1 piece of advice.
Okay, 3 albums. One has been Duke Ellington, Indigos. To just listen to that all the way through, and you'll know what I'm talking about. Charles Mingus Incredible. 3, let's see. I'll just put it out there. Andrew Hill, Smokestack.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
What about 2 saxophone players that have been influential?
Ooh, that could take a while, but I'll say Earl Bostic.
Okay. Wow.
Earl Bostic. Joe Henderson.
Okay. Wow. Wasn't expecting those 2 names, but very, very cool. And let's leave us with 1 piece of advice.
I would like for our listeners to adapt the identity of that of a sponge, a musical, social, intellectual, and informational sponge, meaning that you're absorbing as much as you possibly can from every possible resource, without bias and without judgment. And to take that information, that gained information, and to filter it and to incorporate that which is useful to your pursuit.
Yeah.
And not to discard the other, information, put that aside, because you may have to refer to it later after you've lived a little bit and after you've learned a lot. You will recognize that other information, you just didn't understand it at that time.
Yeah.
You weren't ready for it yet.